finally, we have the ability to customize the review widget. More on that and more coming up in your GHL weekly breakdown. All right, guys, first up this week, a couple updates for you regarding the AI bot. Now, I say a couple updates. I wish I had more updates. I wish I had some like in-depth information on this. Guys, this is such a huge undertaking, I feel like, as an agency for us to go in and figure out all the ways that we could use this, especially when you consider, in my opinion, loan officers, mortgages. Like, this is a really important transaction to people, right? This is a really valuable interaction that is not easily automated, and automating these conversations should not be taken lightly. And so we don't take that lightly. So although there's a lot of talk around this new AI bot and we are dabbling with it, we're playing with it. Lindsay currently has access to it and is doing stuff as far as being able to train it to do different types of support for our use cases. We are also going to be testing and seeing what it can look like for a loan officer to use it. Loan officers, if you yourself are interested in leveraging the AI booking bot or the AI bot, if you're watching this going, hey, I have a perfect idea for the application, I'm going to be bought in to helping figure this out, and you know, I'm ready to go. Then hit us up. We're happy to work through it with you. At this point, I'm kind of calling out saying, hey, give us a reason to dive a little bit deeper in this. They're definitely investing a lot into this feature right now. It is now completely trainable. You can give it documents, give it links to read from and train it. You can have it book appointments for you. You can set up different goals. A lot of stuff that seems like it's going to be really, really cool, but we've got to get some better ideas of how it can actually be used in a loan officer's business. So if you have any ideas, if you have anything that you want to see it implemented with, let us know. Let's work together and let's put something together. All right, next up, some updates for communities. Again, not something that we're super deep in right now. We're just kind of watching from the peripheral and seeing how this feature ends up getting built and supported over time. For example, you just now got the ability to tag people within your communities, and now they're making this big deal out of the fact that you can tag somebody and they're gonna receive that notification. Guys, that's a really, really basic, fundamental feature of a community management platform. This is an example of where HighLevel rolls out this feature and they're continuing to invest in it, and it's going to take more people using the feature for them to invest even more in it, but I'm just not ready to be one of those people yet. I'm not ready to be one of those guinea pigs. None of my clients are ready to be one of those guinea pigs. If you decide that you do want to be one of those guinea pigs, just like the AI bot, please let us know. In the meantime, we'll keep letting you know as updates and features get posted, and eventually we will jump in and we will be getting our hands dirty with the tool as well, just not until we see a little bit more from HighLevel on it. All right, next up, they announced a major update. Sean announced a major update to the LC phone system. Now, I'm highlighting this one, even though our clients are not using the LC phone system. We are using they're using Twilio through our relationship with Twilio. I'm highlighting this because they have a new feature in here, the ability to ring to multiple users at once. And they announced this feature at the same time that they announced other LC phone system updates. However, even though we don't use the LC phone system, it looks like we have access to this, what we'll call a simul ring feature, right? The ability to ring to multiple users at once or all of your users at the same time. The first one to pick it up gets it. Really good for a sales line, a shared support line, etc. I like this feature. I hope that it's accessible to our clients, even though we're not on the LC phone system. We can see it. We have yet to verify that it's working. We saw it for the first time either this morning or yesterday. We'll play around with it a little bit and let you know. I believe that feature is going to be accessible to anybody, whether or not you're using the LC phone system. The other updates that they announced that were specific to the LC phone system were all around A2P registration, 800 number, right, toll-free registration, all of which are things that we are already taking care of for you if you're an Empower LO client. But they announced updates related to that and then lumped this other feature that seems like it's not specific to LC phone in the same category. So we'll see, we'll test it out and see if that simul ring feature works. Maybe it's an accident, maybe we aren't supposed to be able to see it, but we'll test it out and let you know. All right, next up is a new element available in the Funnel and Website Builder. If you are not using the Funnel and Website Builder and you have a website hosted anywhere else for any reason, I implore you at a minimum to get your site switched over to HighLevel and get rid of whatever other website hosting tools that you're using, unless they're managing the site and consistently posting content for you. But if it's just something that you have to manage in addition to everything else that you're doing, I would suggest put it in your HighLevel account. account, get rid of one more $10, $20, $50 bill a month, and be able to access it all from one location. Again, the image slider is a new element that is now available. This is basically just the ability to upload 5 images in almost like a carousel format and have somebody slide between the images on the landing page. All right, last up, this is one of my favorite feature updates that we've seen in a long time, which is the ability to customize the review widget. Let's jump in, I'll show you directly on my screen. All right, so first off, we are in a section called reputation that you're gonna find in the left-hand side. It's probably not a section that a lot of you guys are spending time in, so I wanna highlight it. It's gonna have a little star next to it. It says reputation. When we go into reputation, we're gonna go to widgets, and this is where we're gonna be able to customize the review widget that people see, whether you host it on your website or you post it somewhere else, and mainly your website. I don't know what else I was thinking. Post it on your website. You're gonna post your review widget on your website. This is what it used to look like. Not very aesthetically pleasing. It's not horrible, but it's definitely not the best looking set of reviews I've ever seen. So now we have this ability. If we come in here, we have the ability to change new formats. Now, one thing I couldn't find, grid and masonry, I don't know, based on the number of reviews or something, it looks like this is the same thing. So I don't know what the difference is supposed to be between those two. We can go to legacy really quick so that we can see how ugly that was. We can sync our face. We can now get rid of one of our review sources. This is awesome because if you have your Facebook account linked with your HighLevel account, then you're probably getting those weird spam cryptocurrency reviews where somebody's recommending you and your business, giving you a 5-star review with a bunch of gibberish basically written in it. We had that issue. I think that's why we had to pull our review widget at one point, is because these were feeding in and going in side by side with our Google reviews. Not a good experience. Now I can toggle the Facebook ones off. I can turn them back on if I want to. I can put them in a list format. I can set a limit to the number of reviews that I show. I can come in here. I can change my heading example here. Boom, and so that changes, see what our clients have to say about us. So we have the ability to change our heading there. We can change a description here. And then we also have the ability to change it to a dark mode and then do custom colors as well, entirely custom colors, where if we go over here, or maybe we go over to light, and then we say, okay, we want to customize it, and now we can come in here and we can create our own color scheme, basically. Again, really cool functionality. You now have the ability to use HighLevel for that review widget. Don't have to have a separate third-party tool because the HighLevel one was so ugly. We're really excited about that, and hopefully you are too. All right, guys, that's it for this week's weekly breakdown. My favorite one by far was the ability to customize the review widget. However, there's a lot of exciting stuff going on with the AI bot, and we are looking for participants, people that want to see some action around this, are gonna provide the leads, basically, right? We generate leads for a lot of clients. Like, I don't feel comfortable saying, hey, client, drive all those leads to an automated booking bot. I just don't. Like, I know that I can coach a loan officer on how to convert a lead. I don't know for sure how well I'm going to be able to coach a bot on how to convert that lead. And I don't know if that's the experience that we necessarily want to provide. If we learn how to teach a bot how to convert internet leads, then Quicken Loans will probably do the same, and that's probably not good for the mortgage industry, right? So that being said, if you do have anything you want to see worked on with the AI booking bot, we are here. We're happy to help. Otherwise, check out the review widget. Go into labs. Make sure that you have all your features enabled in labs, because you're not going to be able to customize this review widget unless you do that first. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week, and see you at the top.